I really wasn't going to do this. But then I thought about it. I'm like, bro, I just eat this damn potato. It's not that big either. It's a pretty small potato. Unpeeled, uncut. I'm going to eat this potato raw. Yeah, no reaction today. You're just getting... Well, I mean, I guess it's a reaction. I'm going to react. I'm going to review this potato over here. So I like potatoes. I don't eat raw potatoes like this. So this is actually going to be a first for me. So this is going to be a blind reaction, blind review. I imagine this is going to be kind of gross. I get the skin's probably going to be gross. The potato, I think, is going to be okay. I love potatoes. That's not a meme. I do legitimately love potatoes. I love baked potatoes, delicious. Fries are delicious. I love mashed potato. Those are like, I think, the three ways I usually have potatoes. But, steamed potatoes are cool, whatever. I eat them a bunch of different ways. There's a few variations I don't like. I'm not a fan of sweet potatoes or sweet potato fries or anything like that. But yeah, we got this raw potato. So this is going to be kind of weird. So I wouldn't say it's tasty. It's a little gross. Not really inedible either. Dude, immediately after I started eating this potato, my lunch showed up, and that's fucking, hilarious. Anyways, I did wash this potato again, dried it off and stuff. Same potato, you can see the bite mark. We are going to finish this potato. I've now had lunch, so I'm full, which I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't know if that's just going to make me want to throw up. I mean, it's not that nasty. It's just kind of a weird taste. It's not something, I'm used to. But yeah, we're going to continue eating this potato. Let's do it. It's not gross. The second bite was better than the first. Maybe because I knew what I was expecting. Because it does taste like a potato, but it doesn't taste quite like any potato I've ever had before. It doesn't quite taste like any form of cooked potato I've had. But it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad, I wouldn't say. There are many things that I dislike. There are certain foods. Now, actually, I like almost all food, but there's a couple things. I hate Brussels sprouts. I hate, I'm not a big fan of cauliflower. I wouldn't go as far as to say I necessarily hate it, but I don't like it. There's a couple things I'm not a fan of. I don't like curry. That might be a controversial one. I don't like curry. Turmeric, I think, tastes really weird. It's just such a weird taste to me. So curry, because I love spicy things, but curry has to me is the weirdest taste. I'm not a big fan of jalapenos either. I'm trying to think what else. Hot sauce, I love, hot sauce gives a great taste cooked in, but I would never just top something with hot sauce. You cook hot sauce into stuff. When you make jambalaya, you cook hot sauce into it, and you get that real Louisiana hot sauce, that hot sauce, but you cook it into it. You don't actually, I would never top something with hot sauce. I'm trying to think of what else what other, tastes I don't like. Pretty much anything else that's hot that isn't jalapenos or curry. And to be fair, curry doesn't have to be hot, but I don't like the curry flavor at all, personally. That's a weird one. Brussels sprouts is probably the thing I hate the most, though. Brussels sprouts, I think, is the only thing I could think of. Oh, I guess I could actually think of one more thing. I don't even know if I describe it as spicy, but it's wasabi. I love Japanese food, I do enjoy sushi, but I hate like wasabi. I don't like on that note, I don't like kimchi. I'm talking about Korean food. Let me check the time. I think it's almost 4 o'clock. I was planning at posting this at 5, but I originally started recording this like an hour and a half ago. Why is my monitor turned off? Yeah, it is, huh? I turn off my monitor most of the time when I leave. Like, or I just go into another room. Like, even if I, yeah, it's 3:54 p.m. where I live. I'll probably have this up by 5. I am going to be recording She-Ra later tonight, and I might even record JoJo, but JoJo's 4 episodes. I don't know, because She-Ra's 4 episodes. But yeah, there should be video, like reaction videos starting tomorrow. This is kind of one of those meme things where I kind of just realized, like, shit, dude, I kind of want to eat a potato. Like, I kind of got lured in by the fact that I honestly wanted to do this. So I'm not even going to, like, wait until, like, the upload streak's dead. I'm going to actually upload this as part of the streak in replacement of a reaction. Because why not? And it can't be on the 1st because I do actually have something planned for the 1st, as you guys will see. Which I still have not recorded. I was going to record that a while ago. I still have not recorded it, so I definitely need to get that done pretty soon. I might do that tonight, do the She-Ra and then the April Fool's video. It's a weird taste. If you try it yourself, now obviously it depends on the type of potato, but it's not bad, you know? It's not good. I would not describe this as a good taste, but it's not particularly bad either. It's just weird. Like I can taste kind of, there is that earthy flavor, which sounds disgusting, but it's not actually bad. I mean, it's not good, but it does have that earthy flavor. The texture's not bad. I definitely would say that I would not just start eating potatoes like they're apples. But if like someone would like dared me to eat another potato or like a raw potato, or if they like, you know, someone was paying me to eat these, I would do it. Like it's not like bad, you know? Like it's okay. Like I wouldn't do this just because. But like I'd rather eat this than a sweet potato. As you guys know, I don't have any clickbait in my channels. Whether it's the thumbnails or the actual titles, they are what you get. My thumbnails are screenshots from the episodes, and then of course for the beginning of a series, I'll use the logo of the show or something, and then for the end of the series, I'll use like fan art. But very simple titles, very basic, very just that's what the video is. I think I'm gonna make I don't think I'll bother with a thumbnail because I want to like upload this right away. But I think the title will be kind of like in the theme of like the clickbait like titles. So it'll probably be like I'm eating a potato, and it's like something like I'm thinking like raw, uncensored, right? Because it is raw, and this is uncensored, so it's true. But I don't know. I think it'd be funny to have that type of title. I don't even know what the thumbnail will be. There we go. That's your thumbnail. Yeah, that's how lazy I am. There you go. It's a shot from the actual video. There you go. Beautiful. I'm getting sick of eating this. I definitely want some water. But I don't want to eat... I want water after, but I don't want to break off with like a drink. I want to eat this whole thing without drinking anything. The thing with potatoes, though, is like they're thick. Like it's like it's not that big, but like everything in it is like chunky because potatoes aren't light food. The funny thing is, yeah, I got a kind of like cheap, like easy dinner, like turkey and mashed potatoes thing I'm going to have for dinner. So ironically, I'm going to be eating potatoes later. And I had fries before this. So a lot of potato today. I probably won't have potato for a little while after this. But then again, I eat potatoes a lot. So, you know, there's just so much you could do with them. And if you get fast food, like proper fast, like actual fast food, not like takeout from a restaurant or something, then there's a good chance, and especially in the U.S., there's a good chance you're getting fries. So there is that too. This part of the video is already 10 minutes. I don't know how much the first part was before I cut. Really sus. There's going to be like a 20-minute video or something. That's wild. What else can we talk about? I'm going to start re-uploading the old videos on Sundays. This Sunday is the ReZero finale. So after that, on Sundays, I'm going to be re-uploading videos. The first videos I'm going to re-upload are the Has Been Hotel and Hello Boss Pilot. That'll be on the first Sunday of April. Might be, I've already re-uploaded like Steins Gate. Haven't done Zero yet, but I mean like in preparation for that. I don't know when I'll post those. But the Has Been Hell of a Boss ones will be the first ones. Then I'm probably, after that, going to probably start doing some of the reviews. You know, a ReZero Season 1 and then Ava. All of my Ava reactions, so the main Neon Genesis Evangelion series and the end of Evangelion movie, those I actually posted like ages ago. Like that was a random time early in the history of this channel. I did re-upload those two potatoes, but everything else that has not been an original post for this channel needs to get re-uploaded. So tons of stuff: Adventure Time, Ben 10, MLP, Steins Gate, Gurren Lagann, Fairy Tale, Steven Universe, Cowboy Bebop, you name it. We have so much stuff to re-upload. For most of the reviews, though, it's going to be like probably chunked with like big portions of the series, if not the whole series, and just all accessible through one review. So it won't take as long as you think, but after I finish ReZero Season 2 this weekend, the foreseeable future, we're going to be doing re-ups on Sundays. But only Sundays. I don't want to do it more than that because I still want to have, especially because obviously we're about to finish all the ReZero, Ruby, and AOT sauce, and I want to have as many days as focus as possible to the rotation, and possibly the one other thing I might start posting soon, but probably not. So I kind of want the other 6 days of the week, I think at least for a while, to be focused on the rotation, and then on any random videos I do as well. So the first re-ups will be the day after the Ruby finale reaction drops. So chapter 14 of V8 of Ruby. April 4th, I believe. Yeah, it should be April 4th, because WrestleMania is April 10th and 11th, so yeah, it'd be April 4th, yeah. Oh, I got confused for a second there. I looked at my calendar and I saw the 4th on a Thursday, and then I realized I was looking at March. Yeah, April 4th will be the first re-upload. It's even scheduled. It'll be 9 a.m. PST, April 4th. Has been Hotel Pilot. 3 p.m. PST, April 4th. Hell of a Boss Pilot. Fun times. I'm getting so sick of eating this potato. I don't know if it's helping or hurting that I'm full because I already had a burger. But like this is just not fun to eat. Like it doesn't even taste bad, but it's just like it's just sitting in my stomach and it's just like my stomach is like, why am I eating this? I'm literally going to turn this into a half-hour video, aren't I? It's funny how similar this is to eating an apple, though. But just, like, not as good. I want to get to the Ava rebuild reactions this year. I don't know when we're going to get a digital release of the final Ava rebuild. But once that's confirmed, like once we have a confirmed date for that, or not even that, honestly, probably once it actually comes out, just because I don't want to get bullshit. Because it was a meme with a couple friends of mine, this movie would never come out. Because Ano is a sus. But once that drops digitally, I will definitely like probably start reacting to the Ava rebuilds like once a month. I definitely want to do the Konosuba and No Game No Life films soon. I kind of want to get those out of the way before I start doing the Ava rebuilds. Kind of as like a bonus movie for various months. Probably not on a specific day, but probably later in the month since I do the Patreon movies in like usually either on the 7th or earlier than the 7th of the month. So in the first 7 days of the month. I actually feel like shit right now. But I gotta eat this potato. Let's eat most of the rest of the skin. A little bit right here on the bottom. Gonna take a shower too. Might see if I want to vomit after this. I don't think I will. But my stomach actually legit does not feel good right now. I don't even think it's a potato. I think it's got a weird texture. Like, no, it's not the texture. It's just that earthy taste I'm not a fan of that much. Like, it's not bad, but I think it's just messing with me. But then also I just ate. So, this is weird. Also, this is like a 20-minute video now, I think. This is actually going to be a fucking 30-minute video. This is probably not even going up at 5. I'm probably going to wait until like 6 to post it. Maybe even 7. Probably 6. Because I want to, like, post it, like, right before I start recording She-Ra. So I don't have to, like, watch an episode and then go and actually post it. So I'll probably post it before. Although then again, I can auto set it up to post. But I want to take a shower after this. March Madness. I got March Madness on mute on the TV. It's been decent. It's been fun. There's been some pretty big upsets this year already. It's been fun. LeBron's hurt. AD's hurt. So, not going to be fun watching the Lakers for a while. Hopefully they're both healthy come playoff time. We could actually try and defend that title because we need both of them to actually be able to pull this off, obviously. I honestly think if they're both healthy, they are the favorites. Brooklyn's the best team talent-wise, but I don't think they're actually a better team than the Lakers with AD and LeBron. And LeBron is just so OP that even though he's not necessarily in his prime, he just makes it all work. And then, of course, AD is amazing. They could definitely lose to the Clippers. I legitimately believe they can lose to the Jazz. I'm actually a big believer in Utah. But, the only, realistically, Clippers and Brooklyn are probably the only teams that would beat them if they're healthy. I like the Suns a lot, but I don't believe in the Suns the way I believe in the Jazz. As much as I love CP3 and Booker. So that's basketball. What other sports can I talk about? Baseball season's about to start. He's going to have no Simeon this year. He's in Toronto. Yeah. There's really not much else to say. Matt Chapman for MVP, hopefully. Hopefully the pitching comes around. Luzardo, Manaea, Puck, all of them. Kill it. I mean, all of them, really. Sucks. I'm trying to think. Soccer. Is there anything noteworthy to talk about in soccer right now? Probably not. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. I mostly follow the Premier League, but I kind of generally follow a decent bit of soccer all around the world. I don't think there's too much of interest to talk about. Hockey. I'm kind of like waiting for hockey to get for the pandemic to end to really follow hockey again, just because my team sucks currently, which is the Sharks. So it's hard for me to when my team's really bad, it's hard for me to get invested in the league. My team does not have to be good, but they're not even that fun to watch in recent times. So it's kind of hard for me. And you combine that with the pandemic, and it's when we have full crowds again, playoff hockey. If you're a sports fan and you're not a hockey fan, playoff hockey is some of the greatest, most fun in all of sports. But obviously, to be the full experience, you need the crowd. I mean, it's still great regardless, but I'm a huge hockey fan, but I'm probably the least interested in hockey I've been in since I got into hockey many, many years ago. Between the Sharks being bad and the pandemic. Wrestling, you guys, I think most of you know I'm a huge wrestling fan. Fastlane was last night. Decent show. The ending was really interesting with Bryan and Roman and Edge. Kind of feels like Bryan's going to squirm his way into the main event. I think Roman and Edge is going to be the main event of the second night of WrestleMania, the actual main event of WrestleMania, since it's over 2 nights this year, because they want to sell more tickets. You get 25,000 night 1, 25,000 night 2. That's 2/3 of what you would get at a normal WrestleMania, ticket-wise. And the shows are probably going to be 3 hours a piece, as opposed to one show that's 1 million hours. So kind of a little bit like what New Japan did with Wrestle Kingdom this year. Limited crowds. 2 nights. 6 matches each night. I think we're going to get something similar to that for WrestleMania. Probably around 6 matches a night. WrestleMania card is interesting. Bobby and Drew for the WWE title. I can take it or leave it. I'm sure it'll be a good match. I don't know who's going to win that. My gut says Bobby just because he just won the belt, but I'm almost wondering if they did all this just for Drew to get his WrestleMania moment. That got stolen from him last year because of the pandemic. Because if they really believe in Bobby, he's going to have a good run. But he might just be a plot device for Drew. Roman and Edge, I'm excited for. I really thought Bryan was going to win the Rumble, and the main event of Mania would be Bryan and Roman. Roman is the best character in probably wrestling right now. It's probably either him or Switchblade. I'll get to New Japan in a second. But I love Roman's single-handedly ignited SmackDown into actually being a decent show. Raw is still absolute ass, but I actually kind of like SmackDown now. Roman, Bryan, Edge, Nakamura, Cesaro, Seth. There's a lot of really good people that are in good spots. Kevin's run was great. I'm a little worried about his WrestleMania spot. Looks like we're going to get Sammy versus KO, though, which, if they get a one-on-one match that gets like more than 10 minutes, it's going to be fucking amazing because it's Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I kind of wish he had a bigger match, Kevin, given his run with Roman, but at least it looks like he's going to get something. I'm excited for Mania mainly because we're going to have 25,000 fans both nights. So that'll be fun. Wrestling has been so weird the last year with the pandemic. It's been a year now, and that's ridiculous. NXT's been fun. I'm enjoying NXT. I'm not excited for Raquel versus Io at all. Io's my girl. I have one of her masks right here on the wrestling shelf where Ruby also sits for some reason. Ruby's right here. But I got some wrestling books, mostly Jericho books. I got Jericho's Bubbly, his champagne. I got a Fiend mask with the freaking dreads, because he has the dreads. Lantern, Bray Lantern. That Io mask, that New Day's cereal. So if you were ever wondering about this mask, because I know people have asked about it, it's wrestling related. But the hair was an addition by me. Seriously, this video is going to be like 40 minutes now. It's amazing. I'm just literally just chatting about nonsense while eating a potato. It's making me eat the potato slower, but it's actually like, I'm actually getting distracted and I'm not like, I feel better now. AEW is pretty wild with everything going on with Kenny and the Elite and all of that. I'm not actually up to date. I'm about like 9 episodes behind, so I haven't seen a lot of episodes. Haven't seen Revolution yet. I know about the big exploding barbed wire death match nonsense that happened between Mox and Omega. I heard about that. And I know some of the stuff going on, but I only like kind of just got to where the Good Brothers showed up on AEW. And I have heard about this stuff going on with them and Impact. And I know about the Kenta thing because I do follow New Japan. I'm not technically up to date with New Japan. New Japan just finished the New Japan Cup, so I have no idea who won it. But I've been watching those with a friend. And it's been a pretty good tournament. We're just watching the matches, though. We're not watching like the whole shows because, you know, in New Japan, you kind of like watch the A tier and the B tier shows. And I guess the S tier, you count the S tier as like Dominion, Wrestle Kingdom. And the A tier shows, like other big shows, like Soccer Genesis would be an A tier show. G1 would be A tier show. G1s. And then B tier shows we watch. So like to give you an idea of what I've seen so far this year from New Japan. Wrestle Kingdom, of course. New Year's Dash. The New Beginning shows. And then Castle Attack. And I'm watching the cup matches, and after that, we'll watch Sakura Genesis. So far, the last cup match we watched was Zack Sabre Jr. versus Will Ospreay, which was the match of the tournament. So far, fucking amazing match. One of my matches of the year so far. Because my match of the year is probably Jay White and Kota Ibushi, main event of Night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. And there's been a lot of other really good matches this year. Balor and Dunn at Vengeance Day was really good. I feel like also MSK versus the Grizzled Young Veterans at Vengeance Day was also amazing. I haven't seen Revolution, so I don't know what they've pulled off at their pay-per-view so far. but I'll get to that eventually. Fun stuff. I've been enjoying wrestling a fair bit. I don't think any, like, promotion is completely killing it. It's not like a couple years ago. Like, I feel like there was a time where, like, I was so, like, I remember when, like, AEW, NXT, in my opinion, AEW, NXT, and New Japan were, like, all on fire at the same time. Like, kind of like early AEW. And I was just so invested in those three promotions. And I would say AEW is probably my number 3. And I vary between New Japan and NXT for my favorite wrestling promotion. It's probably New Japan, I think, but I do love NXT. But I don't think any of them are on fire necessarily. Like, AEW has been consistently interesting. New Japan, I think, always consistently has probably the best overall matches, in my opinion. But I don't think, like, they've had certain things that have been really interesting, but it's also been a little weird. And then NXT's been good. Like, there's definitely some great things. Cameron Grimes, one of my favorites. My favorites, I'd say, like, currently, like, Cameron Grimes, Kyle O'Reilly, those two. Going back to Trevor Lee, pre-WWE, and Kyle O'Reilly. I've always adored both of them. Now this is, I'm not even going to use the clickbait title. I'm probably going to say, The Flaming Shark Eats a Potato. Talks about the channel and sports and wrestling and shit. I don't even know. But hey, if you're interested in wrestling, and if you're not, you have no idea what I'm talking about, you probably clicked off the video. Fun times. Jesus Christ, this is actually over 30 minutes. I got some, about a week or two ago, an order came in, some Blu-rays for my anime collection. To recap, I have all 148 episodes of Hunter x Hunter, the first 2 seasons of Attack on Titan, both seasons of Code Geass, Steins Gate, so not the movie, not Zero, just Steins Gate. All episodes of Revolutionary Girl Utena, because I got them on, like, this insane sale. So I have to watch that show eventually just because I actually own them. A Silent Voice, Princess Mononoke, and Your Name. I think that's everything I had. So we're about to go into what's added to the collection now. Let me just finish this potato real quick. Pretty cool. Kind of a weird mix. It's all stuff I've reacted to. I think the last one is the one I'm most hyped to have added to my collection. The first one, I bet a lot of you guys don't even know I reacted to the first one. It was because it was super random. It's probably one of the most random series I've ever done, but I've collected it. And the other 2, the other 3 are all, like, obvious ones for me. But as you guys know, I'm trying to collect as many of the series as I react to as possible, especially on the anime side. Because damn potato, there's so much in my mouth. That's what she said. Oh my god, I can't believe I finished this potato. Jesus Christ. There's still a little more. I didn't bring up football, American football, because there's fucking nothing to talk about. I was going through sports. And I mostly talked about wrestling, because obviously wrestling is like my shit. But I love baseball, basketball, football, and hockey, and soccer. And really all sports. I follow everything from fucking axe throwing to figure skating, and everything in between. So we got Orange. Like, you guys probably don't even know I reacted to this, but yeah, I reacted to it. It's a cool show. We got season 3 of Attack on Titan. Very fitting, since next Monday we're going to be reacting to the final 4 episodes of season 4, part 1. It's going to be part 1. But I have season 3. I already had seasons 1 and 2, so all I need is season 4 eventually when season 4 comes out. And then probably then we're going to get season 4 part 1, season 4 part 2. But I am going to hold out for a season 4 like all in one. Because this release is season 3 like all in one release. So I have Weathering with You. So I now have both of the Makoto Shinkai films I've reacted to. Because I already have Your Name. And probably the one I was most excited for. Cowboy Bebop. This is a series that this has been on my Amazon for probably 2 years now, and this is something I've been meaning to buy forever, and I just never have gotten around to it, and I finally did. So those are my purchases. Add to my collection. She got Orange and Cowboy. You got 2. These are just complete series. These are 2 more complete series I own. Got another movie in Weathering with You. So that's a Silent Voice, Princess Mononoke, Weathering with You, Your Name. I obviously need to get Spirited Away at some point. I'll have to see in what's available for Perfect Blue. That'd be another one I really want to get. And then season 3 of AOT, pretty simple there. We just need season 4, but obviously it's going to be a while before I can actually get that. So I'm basically up to date on. I have all the Attack on Titan I need for the time being. Really good stuff. So those are kind of the additions to my collection. This is the first purchase I've made in a while. I can't remember if I bought anything when I finished Hunter x Hunter, but I think this is my last purchase since I finished my Hunter x Hunter collection. And this was a pretty big purchase. Normally, I don't buy a bunch of things at once, but this was actually a pretty big purchase. But I got some good deals on them. Cowboy Bebop in general is just cheap for whatever reason. And then most of these weren't too bad. Because obviously anime Blu-rays sometimes are horribly expensive. Which is one of the reasons why I don't have more than I do. Because I kind of try and find the best deals and kind of wait them out. But yeah, no, that was a good purchase. All of these were on pretty good deals. I think season 3 of AOT was a decent deal. Just get it all together anyways. Weathering with You, I don't think was on sale, but movies, movies are going to be, in my mind, a bit overpriced no matter what for a Blu-ray, so that's just what it is. Orange wasn't that much, probably because barely anyone wants it. And then Cowboy Bebop, the complete series, is always cheap for whatever reason. So not bad. No figures. It's probably going to be a while before I buy any figures. I think I've shown off all the figures I've gotten. I still have not opened any of those figures. I just haven't gotten around to it. I still have never opened my damn Edward figure that I literally have had for probably 2 years now. I got at the same time as the Ruby one that is back there. But, because I don't have a proper place to put my figures. Ironically, they take up more space in the box, but they're also easier to place, I guess, if that makes sense. So I kind of have this empty shelf that I just keep my Blu-rays and my anime figures on for now. But eventually, at some point, I'm going to set that up to be more cool, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. This room is such a work in progress, but it's fun. So yeah, I just spent 40 minutes just talking about nothing and eating a potato. This is the video that you guys wanted. But I bet you guys were expecting 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, not 40 minutes. Be careful what you fucking wish for, you dumbass simps. Am I wrong though? Seriously, am I wrong?